is the RIOT on RadioU.
So exciting. Our first time ever talking with these guys.
First time that we have ever talked to AC.jR and Brady James.
Good morning. How are you guys doing? Good morning.
We are ready to face the day.
Good. Well, good.
So is real talk, like, is it a little too early for you guys? I don't know where you guys are located. Where do you live?
So we live in Long Island, New York, and it's currently 10:40-ish on this Friday morning.
Okay. So like you're doing okay.
You're doing good.
Okay. So what
I don't wake up until like noonish, so I'll be more capable at like noon. I can talk better and stuff like that.
Okay, right on. So, you know what? Like, we have never met you guys before. And so basically, most of what I know about you, I just cobbled together from your Facebook page and your website and whatever. Take us back.
I'll be sending you a full report on how your social media presents you guys.
Right.
He'll send that later.
So talk to us about you guys. How did AC.jR and Brady James find each other?
Well, so I started going to a nighttime church service that had a bunch of a younger crowd, a younger audience. And Anthony is one of the first people to talk to me there. And this is going back like 3 years ago. Anthony kind of made music. I kind of made music. So he actually hit me up. Really, this music relationship started because of an Instagram DM. So he slid in my DMs. That's exactly how we started making music. He was working on a project. He wanted me to hop on it on a feature. It kind of came together really nice. We did a small show at that church, and everybody was like, man, you guys should work more closely together, make a whole album together. And I was kind of like, I don't know. And then he started sending me.
Wait. Okay,
Where'd the I don't know come from?
Yeah, I want to know. You're saying, I don't know if I want to work with this guy, whatever. What was it that said to you that this AC.jR guy is not somebody I want to work with?
Well, it honestly had nothing to do with him necessarily. It was, I was focused on this solo type thing. I was making music since I was 13, 14, and I just actually I was in a group, and then that group kind of fell through. I was with another partner that severely fell through, and this is like less than a year later. So I was like, man, I tried the whole group and collaboration partner thing before. But then everything changed when he started sending me some beats, and then I was like, wow.
Then you thought we could definitely do some music together.
You know what? I think I could change my mind a little bit.
Actually, Nikki, I think it's important. We need to hear from AC.jR because this has all been Brady James, talk. So, dude, Anthony,
what were your feelings on that?
I mean, so I was just like, if I'm ever going to make it in music, I think it's with this kid. And so we just had like such great chemistry when we did that show on stage, and people were just like saying, you guys should do music together. And I was just like, all right, let's give it a shot. And so I went up to him like literally a week after, and I was like, hey, do you want to do this? And he was kind of like, yeah, we'll see. And then I just, convinced him with my music, I guess. And then, coming from like him and his side of the story, I understand why he was the way he was, but I guess music speaks louder. So
okay, yeah. So now that you guys have worked out,
you're
making music together. How's the interpersonal relationship? With that kind of a rocky start, does anybody bring it back? Like, hey, I said I love you first, okay?
That sort of thing.
Well, we hate each other most of the day, so it kind of just works out pretty nicely like that.
A little hate's not bad. It's fine. It gives you some drive for the music, maybe.
Yeah, and honestly, Nikki and I don't get along at all.
It's fine. It's no Every good partnership has that.
I feel the tension in the room right now.
It's real. So that's how you guys got together.
This is AC.jR and Brady James, which you'll hear the new song If I Lose Myself in a few.
You guys have been making music together for a while now. What are you guys up to like right now, the next couple of weeks, next couple of months? What's on the horizon?
Okay, so I just graduated college like a little more than a week ago.
There it is. So, let's hear. What's your degree in?
Well, that's interesting. I went to a Bible school where I actually didn't get it's more like a certificate of completion and
Okay.
college credits towards another school.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Interestingly enough, that's what Nikki got in high school. It wasn't exactly a diploma. It was more of a certificate of completion.
Oh, stop. All the good creative people get that, okay?
Yeah, he clowns me for everybody on our team clowns me for it. Like, oh yeah, you get your certificate the other day. Like, it's so funny. So yeah, I graduated about a little more than a week ago. And now I'm focused on full-time music 3 weeks out of the month. So I'll be living with Anthony. So we actually live together now for the first time ever. So when we first started putting out music and we started to get people to believe in what we were doing, I always had college in my way. And with my program, it being not like a legit college where you can make your own schedule and stuff, it's more of like a regimented course. It was like so crazy the amount of music I've been able to release under the constraint of being at that school. So now that I'm not at that school, I'm super excited to just pursue full-time music, 3 weeks out of every month, just living with him, grinding. The other week I'll be back home with my family, working, working like a real job. So
Well, wait.
We understand that.
What does your family say is a real job, like according to them?
Well, stuff that pays the bills a little bit better than I do. So I'm excited because I've never been able to focus on music with nothing in the way. Anthony's still here. He's working. He interns at his church, so he's less full time than I am. But I think I'm excited to see like what we can create when we don't have like any time constraints. And we've always made music. Pretty much every song that you guys have ever heard from us has been created through a screen, which if you know anything about creating that, like, it's just, there's a lack of chemistry that happens when you're going through a screen. So when we're in the room together, obviously it becomes way better. So I'm excited. I'm really excited for it.
Well, we're excited about it too. Really been enjoying your music.
AC.jR and Brady James. So if I lose myself, you can hear, of course, on RadioU. But then Make Friends, Not Money is another amazing song.
Yeah, it is
and
really
that's
good.
on Fusion on Saturdays too. So don't forget to check out that song if you're not familiar with the newer one.
Yeah, so thanks so much for hanging out with us, guys.
Thanks for having us, man. It's such an honor being on RadioU. Thank you, guys.
Absolutely. So AC.jR and Brady James, as Nikki said, really worth checking out, especially if you haven't heard some of their other stuff. Like there is a lot of good music there.
Absolutely.
And I will say it fits really well in a playlist. So if you're looking for something to add, that is some good stuff right there. So here they are right now with I Lose Myself. It is the RIOT.
Thank you. Thank you guys so much. Good to see you.